podcast. I'm Charlie Neff.
Hi, I'm Melanie Miller.
Hi, Melanie Miller.
Hello.
If you guys don't know who Melanie is, she is the head over at the Swift Tea podcast.
Ooh.
She also is an amazing photog.
Whoa.
Quickly, tell us who's been your favorite person you've ever interviewed.
I think we did this last time, but
Okay. Well, it was not memorable. So.
No, I was not memorable.
Oh. Okay, give it your second.
Oh, my second. Chris Pratt.
Oh, okay.
Very
friendly.
Very friendly.
Okay, so Kanye not at the top.
Not at the top.
You guys
Definitely
remember
not
that.
at the top. Oh, A$AP Rocky was fun.
Oh, okay.
The
He's
Run.
hot. He's hot.
Super hot.
We have a lot to get into today. J.Lo and Ben, remember they're selling that super expensive Beverly Hills mansion?
Mhm.
It doesn't look like it's selling anytime
what,
soon. Woo! We'll also get into Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. They've reunited since not seeing each other for like weeks.
Okay, calm down,
Still
Charlie.
going strong.
For weeks. Have they fizzled out?
I mean, I don't know if I'd date someone with that mustache, but we'll get
Oh.
into that. And then Lily Allen, remember that whole dog scandal? She said she rehomed her dog because it ate up her passports. Well, we have learned that this dog found a new loving home and is doing just fine with its new owners. So we'll tell you all about that. And she's getting death threats. And then lastly, we'll go over the new TikTok sensation, Jules LeBron. She is sobbing over the fact that someone beat her to the punch and trademarked her
Demure.
famous phrase. Yeah.
Very mindful.
Yeah, this was not very mindful.
Not very
Not very
classy.
demure.
Not very cutesy.
No, no, not at all. Okay, starting with Ben and J.Lo. You guys remember they have that $68 million Beverly Hills mansion they're trying to unload. Well, we spoke to multiple LA real estate sources who tell us there's been no movement on that mansion whatsoever. And it seems like this is just another bad omen in their recent divorce news, and nothing is nudging it along. So it's 12 bedrooms, 24 bathrooms, which why do you need that many bathrooms?
No, that's a lot to clean.
And actually, even before Ben and J.Lo bought it, it had been sitting on the market for a very long time. So, it was just kind of like by chance that they fell in love with this place. They didn't even have it for like a year before they're
Yeah.
like, oh no, Ben moved out. He got his own place in Brentwood.
It took them a year to find this place.
Yeah, it was a long time of them house hunting
Mm-hmm.
before they found it. And then they didn't even have it for that long.
What? But it's just like, I almost don't feel bad because you're buying this ridiculous, outlandish home with 24 bathrooms for what?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have that many kids.
Right.
How many visitors
Well, I
can
mean,
you
they kind of
possibly
do.
have?
Ben has few kids. She's got a few kids.
I guess they have like staff and stuff that they
Yeah,
put up there, but why would you want your staff to stay at your house?
I know. True.
Oh.
I don't know. So it just looks like, just another issue in their divorce. And remember, there's no prenup. So everything that they've collected together in the past couple years, it's all going to have to be divided up. It's community property now, including this house, if and when they sell it. $68 million. That's a
God.
lot of money just sitting there.
It's like a kid that they have to like figure out. They're gonna have this thing for 18 years.
I know. And they're probably gonna have to lower the price because we're told it's tough. It's a tough sell to explain why it's worth so much, like why somebody would want to pay that much, because just a year ago, the price was $8 million less.
But didn't they put a bunch of money into it?
They did. I don't know if it was $8 million worth. But that's
Jennifer and Ben
they've
live
upped the
there?
price.
This is like, it's a part of history.
So you think you would pay more if knowing somebody famous lived there before?
Somebody
Like
good.
let's say like I don't know, Paris Hilton
Yes.
lived at your condo before. You would pay
100%,
more
for sure.
just to be able to say Paris. Why can't you just lie? Like no
She
one's
has
gonna know.
good energy, but like Ben
Yeah.
and Jen have bad energy.
Yeah, right. It's kind of a bad omen.
Yeah.
Like, would you want to move in there with your as a newlywed, knowing the couple before like
No.
divorced?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
If they lower the price, I'd take it. I don't care. If someone died in the house, like I'm cool.
This is the last thing like that they have to like tying them together, right? So
Yeah.
just like lower 20
the
million.
invisible string.
Oh, cut that invisible string.
Yoink.
Taylor did it. You could too. And
Yeah.
She found greater happiness.
Yes. So, anyways, we'll keep you guys updated on what happens with that house, if anything. Moving on to Taylor and Travis Kelce, speaking of, they hosted Blake Lively's birthday bash in Rhode Island. Remember, Taylor has that amazing house in Rhode Island on the water. We got a bunch of photos of them, bunch of friends arriving at the house for Blake's 37th birthday. We got some photos of Taylor with Travis on the balcony, reuniting after what? Germany was the last time we saw them together
Yeah.
backstage. So it's been a while, but they look pretty happy and
They look
enjoying the
very
fresh air.
happy.
Yeah.
She looked like she had sex hair from the night before.
Or it's just seaside hair.
Okay.
Doesn't she get frizzy hair like as a concert
Yes.
goes,
But you
on and
know that's
on?
also true. You haven't seen her for a
Yeah.
while.
Maybe they've never hooked up before.
Charlie, no.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe they're
Not
waiting for
possible.
marriage. You never know.
No way. I will say that this was like, what are they calling it online? The backlash birthday party, because Blake has backlash, Brittany Lynn has backlash.
Yeah.
Who else was there with
So
backlash?
Blake has a backlash because of her co-star Justin Baldoni from It Ends With Us.
Horrible interviews.
Yeah, she's been like doing press on the red carpet, not talking about like the movie's theme, which is domestic violence, instead being like, buy my hair care, come with your girlfriends and wear florals.
But also she like a bunch of like old interviews resurfaced where she's
Oh,
just
yes.
very mean.
Cringe, right. And then Brittany
Like the
Mahomes liked a Trump post. People are going after her for that. Yeah, it's a lot of people there that are a little questionable right now.
They all
But
needed a weekend away.
and the only reason why I say like, look, you can think one way or another about Trump, but we know Taylor is
Is
very liberal.
anti-Trump.
So I
I-
imagine like, what is that conversation like?
And then is Patrick a Trump supporter? Because I don't think Travis Kelce is.
Well, is Missouri like a red state?
Probably.
Okay, so well then not surprising. And I'm
And they're
sure
from Texas.
okay.
Yeah.
But I look, you can be in the same room with people that have different views, but if it's like a close family member or friend, like you always try to like avoid that conversation,
kind of
right?
great that they're like
Able to
'cause
keep it cordial.
clearly she knows.
Yeah,
They
right.
don't care.
Well, Taylor's like dad too, right? Is Republican. Wasn't that in the documentary where he didn't want her to speak out against
It was
Trump and
more her
support
team. But
team?
and her
Okay.
dad didn't want her to speak out because he just installed bulletproof windows in her cars.
Oh,
And
sheesh.
anyway.
Well, all right.
Love it.
Glad to see that they're still together. Do you think they're gonna get engaged soon?
I think that they might already be engaged.
Oh, okay. Just not showing off the ring yet?
I really feel like it's like it either happened or it's just around the corner.
Okay.
They're very serious.
They're pretty serious.
They act like husband and wife.
She's never been proposed to, huh?
She has songs that potentially are like almost
Almost proposed to?
proposed. And then there was
Okay.
the rumor that she had a wedding in the backyard, the tree painting
There was
denied.
no wedding.
Anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if she can get that ring.
Oh my God, Charlie Neff.
All right, moving on to something kind of happy. Lily Allen's dog. Remember, she kicked that dog to the curb. She posted on social media saying that her lab was a nightmare dog. She had adopted it from an animal rescue group called Animal Haven in New York City. She posted saying that she was on a podcast, said that she got rid of the dog because it had eaten up all the passports and visas and was a nightmare for her. And this was during 2021.
A horrible
like
reason to get rid of the
a
dog.
horrible reason. And so she has been getting backlash. She did post saying that she's getting death threats, which
Maybe
kinda
you
makes
shouldn't have
sense.
opened your mouth.
Right.
Probably
Well,
not a good idea.
we've now spoken to the animal shelter that she gave the dog back to. It's actually not a shelter, it's a rescue. It's called Animal Haven. Very popular animal rescue. Actually, you know who also had a dog from Animal Haven was Jon Stewart. Do you remember Jon Stewart went on his show and he was sobbing over the death of his beloved
Oh,
rescue
yeah.
dog? That was actually from Animal
Ew.
Haven. Well, so we spoke to Animal Haven and they said they will always accept the dog back, or whatever pet back because they want another chance to find this animal a loving home. They found this dog a loving home, and so far there's been no issues at the new owner's house.
No passport shoes.
Not that's been
No government
reported.
documents?
Nope, and the dog is very happy in
Uh-huh.
its new home, so second chance at life.
I mean, for the best, because, like, if she didn't like the dog, the dog's gonna have a miserable life if he's with a family
Totally.
that doesn't want him. So if the rescue is willing to take him back and rehome him,
The
for the
dog
best.
deserves a loving home, somebody that is patient and understanding, which you think would be anybody would assume that would be the responsibilities adopting a pet.
Yes. But we don't
So,
like, sometimes we get a friend, we don't like them, we wanna
a friend?
or a friend or a boyfriend. Like, sometimes you think you like someone, and then you realize that they're horrible, and you wanna send them away.
Yeah, that's true, but you're not considering them like family for life, right? Usually if you're adopting a pet, it's kind of family for life. It's
A
not like, "Oh,
friend
this
or a
is a trial."
boyfriend could be family for life,
Could be, but when you're first with a boyfriend, you don't think
but that's not fair
for life.
because, like, you see the dog, you don't know what you're getting. It
But
turns
then
out to be a
you
bad
tell
dog.
yourself, "I'm gonna figure it out."
No,
Family for life.
you only have one life.
Have you had any pets, Mel?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe the pets
You
don't
know
wanna
what?
be with
Do
you.
you have Oh my god, that's true.
She should start out with a goldfish. Something easy.
Those die.
Oh.
Mine live forever.
Oh, that's good. That means you're good at taking care of them. They're
No,
happy,
my
well
mom.
fed. Oh, okay.
Women.
All right. Well, great job, mom. Moving on to our almost news segment. TikToker Jules LeBron, she's taken over TikTok by storm with her new trademark. She did a video saying, "Oh, that's very demure, very mindful, very
They're
cutesy."
cutesy.
So, like, there was this whole vibe about being like brat, which was like Charlie XCX's thing, where I'm kind of the drunk girl at the club,
I'm
like
ready to
during
go back.
summer. Well, now the pendulum is swinging. Now you want to be very demure, very
I
mindful.
think we're kinda done with it. We're ready to go back to Brat Summer.
Oh God. You know what it kind of is like? It's kind of like the like old school like era. What was it before? Like very like clean girl kind of era. Kind of like that now. Not liking it, Mel? Not
Do
not
I
liking
look
the
like I like
the
the clean
clean part? Yeah, okay.
hair?
Well, she is super upset over a trademark filing that we posted about, and here's what she had to say.
Like this merch situation is like really like fucking me up. Like like I've just invested so much money and time into this. And I feel like I did it wrong. Like I feel like I didn't try hard enough.
Oh,
So
I feel
sad.
bad, but she took down the video.
Yeah, she did. I don't know why. But here's the thing. We broke the story on Friday that a person from Washington State named Jefferson Bates applied for the trademark for very demure, very mindful, hoping to make some money from the viral phrase. We weren't sure if this had any connection with Jules, maybe their team or whatever, but turns out it's not because of obviously her post. She feels so invested in all the time that she put into her social media presence, all for nothing, very discouraged. It's kind of sad.
Listen, I'm no lawyer, but I have looked into this kind of thing in the past. And if you have like some sort of like consistent claim over something on the internet,
Yeah,
that's sometimes like I feel like
helps.
no, it's like a low key trademark. Like it's like
Oh,
a like some sort of law where it's like actually trademarked to you, but you have to like file and stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, I feel like they could still file, right? And probably get something. Like, even though somebody filed for very demure, dot, dot,
It
dot,
hasn't
very
been
mindful, dot, dot.
granted.
Right. It's just a petition.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would still
She can
personally
put her petition
file.
in and they'll
Yeah.
probably give it to her.
And also, instead of doing very demure, very mindful, what about just very demure? Like, can't you just chop it up? Like, I feel like there's ways around this. Like, let's not.
But I think that like she can petition and they'll like see the online proof that she was the one that created it and just give it to her. I don't think it's
I
that big of a
hope
deal.
so. I hope
I'm pretty sure that's how that
because
works.
it is definitely a thing right now,
Yeah.
for sure. Even though you don't like it, Mel.
Ugh. I mean, I like it, but like I'm truly the opposite of demure. And what's the opposite of demure? Brat Summer.
Crazy. Okay. Unhinged.
True. All Brat Summer.
Melanie, I want to see you lean into the demure. Just try it.
Oh God, I don't know if I could.
Oh, well, you said you had a low key weekend.
Yeah, I was
That was very
rotting
mindful
I
on the
was
couch.
rotting on the couch.
Very demure, watching
drinking-
Harry Potter.
Drinking wine, watching Harry Potter.
Very demure, very
Right.
cutesy. Like, you were kind of doing
Except for
it.
Saturday night.
Okay.
I wasn't very demure.
Never again. Don't worry, we'll see her on the streets of Vegas next weekend. Moving on to today in history. These are things that happened on this day in the past. First of all, today is Women's Equality Day.
Yay! For now.
I know. I guess we still have some some room to
hills
do.
climb.
Yeah. This day in 1939, the first televised Major League Baseball game
Ooh.
aired. Do you like baseball?
Love.
What's your team?
Dodgers.
Okay. Yep. LA girl.
Of course.
This day in 1978, Grease movie soundtrack earned its second #1 song. The number one song. It was the second #1.
Which one was it?
What do you think the first one was?
The summer one. Having a blast. Summer loving happens so fast.
And we're about to lose followers. I'm so sorry, everybody. If you want to turn it off or mute it, I'm okay with that.
What's the Grease one? Go Grease lightning.
You know what? Honestly, had so many bangers from that soundtrack. But the second song that was a hit was Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons song Grease. Grease? Grease is the word.
Oh, good one.
That's a good one, actually. I was
Yeah.
listening to it this morning. This day in 1996, Seventh Heaven debuted. I didn't like Seventh Heaven.
I watched it.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I watched it all the time, but there's this guy on TikTok that like watches it back and is like points out how ridiculous it is. It makes me laugh all the time.
I mean, that's anything from like back then. It's hard to watch now.
It's so bad.
Yeah, not a fan. Birthdays today: Melissa McCarthy, Keke Palmer, John Mulaney, Chris Pine, and Macaulay Culkin.
Good one.
Yeah.
Really good day.
I know.
26. Oh my god.
Wait, what?
I'm a 26 girl.
What does that mean?
I mean 26.
Is your birthday on the 26th?
Yes, September, but 26
Oh.
people are always the best kind of people.
Okay. What about like a second? I'm March 2nd.
Harvey's a second.
Is he really?
September 2nd.
Oh, okay. Maybe that means I'll be rich one day
Or
or not.
or like, you know, very Harvey like.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. She's going to trademark that next. Look out, Jules. We're going to the Harvey-like era. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Mel, thank you for joining us as well.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.